I'm from Limerick, born and raised. Went to college then in Galway, studied law there, graduated out of the pandemic right when it started, and then kind of took a year out to figure out what I wanted to do, and then the opportunity with Phoenix came about. Been here 7 months now, and I work on the tax department with David. So changed over from DC delivery consultant in March, so we've been sort of a recruitment consultant about just over a month now. Flying it, it's great. So I suppose the biggest part of changing over from the delivery consultant to recruitment consultant is you have to be adaptable and being able to change straight away, and everyone's needs are so different, and that's such a huge part of the recruitment consultant, because DC, it's candidate focused, candidate driven, whereas RC, you need to be adaptable to the client and candidate and what their specific needs are, I suppose.
That's it, and it's definitely active listening has to come into this, because especially with the candidate, obviously, as Amy was saying there, your candidate and then your client are two totally different people. They have different needs, but you have to meet in the middle as well. Like, we can't obviously I suppose match up exactly everything, but we can be kind of flexible in that way, and being able to kind of stand over candidates and what their needs are, and then I suppose as well addressing the client's needs as well, and being able to communicate that between the candidate and the client. So that would be the big change, whereas we were focused mostly on candidates in DC, but into RC it's really interesting, and it's you learn a lot about jobs and what they do, and there's a lot of insight into them. They're really interesting jobs, and getting to learn about those jobs and being able to talk about them to candidates is really exciting as well, because they might have never heard of it before, they might have an understanding of it, so it's good to kind of get that communication across and things like that. So
I suppose for myself, because I kind of came out of college, it can be very scary going into the workplace, and when you came into Phoenix, you're automatically supported all the time, and especially when we moved over to the RC, they really want you to do well, and they give you all the tools you need to excel and progress your career within the company, long term or short term, whatever that may be for you, but the support is all there, and they really push you to, I suppose, get the best out of it and be the best you can in the role. I found anyway, all the tools are there for you to succeed and to help your candidates and clients. And it's similar with candidates, you meet candidates who are young, who are coming out of their contract, who really come to us looking for guidance as well, and we're there to offer them, give them the tools to also succeed in their career. So it's great to be able to pass it on to candidates that we've gotten from the experts within Phoenix.
Yeah, I definitely agree with her there, because like when I was finishing up college, even just from a personal perspective, I wish I had someone like ourselves. I know that I might be being a bit biased, but just someone that is kind of in tune with what's going on and knows what they're talking about, and can understand totally where the person is coming from. I remember coming out of college myself, I thought I knew what I wanted, but obviously my career changed in a couple of years, but having that guidance and support, and just even that person to talk to, even if there's a role not there for them at the time, at least we can go through the industry and what's out there and what it looks like and what the future looks like, because we have a good insight to it. So I suppose being that, building that rapport, and just kind of really actively listening again, like, to these people that are looking, and just guide them as well if they need some guidance.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.